have a quick chat about what's coming up with our album number 2 over at Seraphic. All right, so I guess we should have a quick chat about how writing went down for this album. What was our inspiration? What was your inspiration coming up with this whole thing?
The album is called Chrysalis, so the theme is transformation. And throughout writing the songs for this album, I underwent quite a lot of transformation personally. In my personal life, as well as, I guess,
the whole world changed for you.
It did, yes, it really, really did. So many things about my life changed irrevocably. And I realized the things that I needed to do to become the person I wanted to be. I wasn't quite there yet. And so I did a lot of work on myself. And, to be candid, this is really about, a journey I've had with my mental health as well. And so, those things, there's still such a stigma around them. I think we need to change the conversation around mental health. And they still don't feel comfortable enough talking about some of the struggles that, a lot of us go through. And so I guess I was also hoping the dual purpose of Chrysalis is, it's pretty cathartic for me, personally, but the idea is that there's something in there that everyone can relate to.
Really expressing that, becoming the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
And the other half of the question you dodged, let's talk about writing.
I go on tangents. Writing. So it's been quite an interesting process because we went through, a couple of lineup changes.
Yeah, there's been some changes within the band. Not everyone who started this album with us is here at the end.
Which, so that's contributed to, it's been a very interesting process.
It's evolved a lot.
It has evolved. And you kind of notice that with some of the different flavors and influences that we're hearing in the album. Yeah.
I think you really start writing the songs, don't you?
Yes.
You come to us, you've got a whole piano line and all your vocals there ready to go. I think I come along and take our second pass at it and really shape that with the drums then, don't I?
You do. Well,
actually, I think there's been a few times that when you write with the piano starting the songs, there's a big temptation there to have a delicate piano intro every time we have a song. So my job...
Trying not to do that.
My job is to avoid that temptation. So I've been experimenting with a few things. Sometimes we've kept that delicateness, but I've added some drummy stuff that's more interesting. A few cymbal rolls, get out the mallets again. A few delicate ting, ting, tings. Either that or we do a garden of unearthly delights. Where we...
power metal!
We hit it very
Pedal
hard
to
there.
The metal.
We hit very hard at the start there.
It's so good.
And then, of course, we work with the other guys to line those guitars and those basses up. And what's exciting with this album?
We have orchestrations.
We have lots of orchestrations.
So much. We went absolutely batshit crazy on the orchestrations. Now we can really call ourselves a symphonic metal band because we actually have orchestrations. But Dan and I wrote those together and that was actually so much fun.
Yes. We can sit down and power through that.
Yeah, we've spent some sessions hours on end just writing orchestrations. We're such a good team.
We just smash it out.
We do.
So which one is the orchestration you're most excited for?
Oh, 100% excited to hear the orchestrations in Chrysalis, in the full mix.
That's the one to look out for.
It is. Well, being the title track, it's the big progressive epic. It's going to be the end of the album. So the idea is that it's tying together all the different threads and emotions and colors that you hear in all the tracks that precede it, and it brings it all together in this big orchestral epic that's just, it's turned out pretty well.
And it's not just orchestral, that song, is it?
There's so many riffs.
So much going on.
It slaps.
There's some very Middle Eastern flavoured guitar riffs. There's some very Meshuggah flavoured drum line going on. I'm going to have to practice lots to keep that up. That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the song you think you're most excited for?
Well, I'm personally most excited for a song called The Phoenix. It's going to be the main single for the album. And we are going to be doing a little music video for it. That's, that in itself is exciting. It's going to show, a powerful new Seraphic. But this track personally, it's hugely significant for me. It's a very empowering track. It's about, kind of
rising like the phoenix.
Literally, yes. It's I think it's something a lot of us can relate to. It's about when you realize you've been sort of the victim of a toxic relationship, and you've felt battered and beleaguered, and you felt just not like yourself for a long time. But, you kind of break out of that cycle of victimhood, and you're able to literally rise above it, and get your confidence back. And so, yeah, it's an important track.
Very meaningful.
Oh, thanks, Dan. I try.
Okay. Let's play a game for the viewer at home.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Give them two truths and a lie that they can try and figure out.
Oh my god. I am a Sudoku whiz. I was once stranded while on holiday in Vanuatu. I was stranded in a cyclone. Literally a cyclone happened. And I used to be able to speak fluent Japanese.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So I don't tell them the answer right now, do I?
No.
No. Okay. So if they want to support us before the album comes out, what should they do?
Oh.
Maybe they should head over to seraphicband.bandcamp.com
and
buy some merch.
Well, I mean, yes, that's definitely...
That's the number one.
That is the
number one.
Number one.
Come on.
No, for
you
sure.
can do it.
Well, I was going to say, first and foremost, I guess starting will be just follow us on social media, like us, share our content, engage with us, chat to us. We want to get to know you just as much as you want to get to know us and our music. And then, if you like what we're
Seraphic
about.
Band on Instagram.
That's it.
Follow us on Spotify.
Follow us on all the platforms, especially Spotify. Add us to your playlists. Spread that word around, so our music can get around, and and buy some merch from our Bandcamp page. Yeah,
that's it. And watch the Monster Within video over on YouTube.
Yes.
And hit share. And hit like.
Do
it. Come on.
Subscribe. And if you are in Brisbane, we have a show coming up on August 1st. So better grab some tickets because they are strictly limited due to the COVID restrictions. So come along to that. That's a pretty epic way to show your support.
Yep. If you want to see me moist with sweat after a sweat,
so
come on down.
So unnecessary. He's not wrong though. Drummers sweat a lot.
All right. We'll leave that there then.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
See ya.